This is how to complete the mimic step in Firebase C every time. The concept behind this step is that we need to capture specific codes from 3 specific mimics. To narrow down what mimics we need to capture, there are 3 specific locations where these mimics will spawn every single time. One location is in the motor pool area near the Og Wallby, another location is in Peck's quarters and the spawn room near the Bison Wallby, and the last location is in the military command control room, or the room with Juggernog. This location also extends to the Colonel's office and the Sky Bridge. There is one specific mimic that will spawn in these areas every single time you get to this step. Unfortunately, it looks just like all of the others. As soon as the memory transference device is unlocked, one of these 3 areas will have drops scattered around it and a mimic will be hidden among them. That mimic is the special mimic you need to capture. Even though there are 3 areas where this mimic can spawn, only one of these areas will have a mimic per round. To avoid confusing these mimics with normal round mimics, be sure you are at the end of the round with 1 zombie. If you aren't at the end of the round, whatever you do, do not go to any of these areas mid-round. Avoid them as much as possible. Once you have 1 zombie left, go to one of the areas and approach all of the drops until you find the hidden mimic. If the areas don't have any drops, that's great. That's not the area you need to be in yet. If they do have drops, but no mimic spawns in, that's fine too. Go ahead and check the other locations. Once you have found the mimic, you need to get it down to low health. The best way I do this is with a bullet weapon with cryo freeze. Avoid high damage weapons like the Ray K, shotguns, or snipers. If anything, try buying a weapon off of the wall and use that. If you don't get the mimic to low enough health, it will break free of the essence trap. Additionally, avoid shooting the mimic in its head, or mouth, or whatever you call that thing. Shooting the mimic in its head will cause the memory to become corrupted and fail the step. Once the mimic is at a low enough health, throw down your essence trap and wait for the mimic to walk close to it. Once it does, double click your interaction button and activate the trap. Now this is an important part here. Wait until you hear the trap say target captured and the color changes. This takes about 3 seconds. If you try to pick up the trap before then, the mimic will be released and you will need to try again. Once the mimic is captured, you should be able to return to the memory transference device and put in the memory on the right side of the machine. This should be one of your 3 correct codes. Now, if you fail the step for whatever reason, all you need to do is flip the round and try again. That being said, remember that there is only 1 special mimic per round, and it may not be in the same location as the one you just failed at. This means that those areas might still have drops, but might not be where the mimic is at anymore. No matter the case, repeat the process. Avoid the special areas, get to the end of the round, and explore all of those areas looking for the hidden mimic. Occasionally, I have noticed the essence trap will get glitched out, causing it not to recognize the mimic, therefore not activating when it walks by. When this happens, all you need to do is switch out your essence trap with a new one and it should work. Also, if you reveal the special mimic that you need to capture, but then you use a teleporter, the mimic will be killed automatically, so use caution. Unfortunately, as you can see in this game, my essence trap glitched out during the mimic in Peck's quarters, so I had to use the teleporter to get a new essence trap, but that caused the mimic to die. No worries though, I just progressed to the next round and it worked the first try. If you have a defense wave in the middle of this step, have no worries, just complete the defense wave like normal and go on to the next round. Get to the last zombie and continue the process. A new round is a fresh round. If something weird happens, just flip the round, get to the last zombie, and make sure you don't go to the special area until you have 1 zombie left, and you shouldn't have any trouble whatsoever. If you continue to have trouble with this step, please put it down in the comments or join my Discord and I will be happy to help you. And if you have any trouble with the infamous dartboard step in Firebase C, check out this video where I show you a trick to easily get it done without the need for dartboard, numbers, or colors at all. And as always, stay beautiful.